Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to the next installment, your Sunday plan right after church, before church, or church, but we're not trying to play God over here. It is the panel. It's a discussion over the things that we had just watched, just talked about, went in on this week, this past week, starting off our next week here. And Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race season 15 is taking over. Well, I guess a 42-minute episode we can still make 2 hours out of, I'm sure, but we'll get into it today. Now, I already did a review for this yesterday, a live review with a fellow YouTuber, Valerie Vision. Shout out to my fellow Libra. You can consume that video also on my channel now. But this is the panel's opinions. Some of my bestest of friends getting up here and giving you the real. Now, we will have different opinions, but we still come from a place of respect. Nothing but love to the queens that we're talking about today. But the shade is just that, for shits and giggles. Everyone can be touched. So, hate to start it off that way, but it's been a dumpster fire on social media after this episode. My God. Let's get my social medias out the way first and then get everybody else up into this piece. It's a full house today with GabbywithanEye joining us. Get into it, babies. Listen, it's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that on the description down below. That's a Linktree link. Grab that branch, eat some fruit on the tree. You get it? Yeah. Mattivia Poot. But find all my social media pages and places available in that Linktree link. Also, I do reactions on Patreon. The Untucked episode is uploaded to my Vimeo right now. I have to get it posted to Patreon, and I'm so sorry I forgot to do that, but I ended up testing out some streaming with gaming today, which I was able to do with Pokemon trading card games. So this week I'll be going live a few times, just playing some online games with you, now that I know that it works. But Patreon, I do reactions for as low as 25 cents a week. That is $1 a month. Join my Patreon. We have a good time over there. Thank you for all those who support. And I'm bookable on Cameo, okay? Let's see here. Okay. All right, Gabby, I see you there. Now, if you want to drop me a little tip in my jar for being the host with the mostest here, and now that I have a car, actually, let's see, that's some other good news. Maddie's going to have a new car. Well, not a new car, but a friend is giving me his car at a really great price. I just got to give him a down payment. We're going to have a nice little payment installment plan. I'm back on the road again. I actually can be back on the road again as soon as this week. So if you send me anything, it's going for that down payment. But it's Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. I'm just happy. Lots of stuff is going my way. I'm going to get a cat soon. That's going to be a new series on this channel. Y'all are going to be a part of the naming of at least the middle name with it. I have the car coming my way just after my car gave up on me. The channel's popping. Season 15's doing what it do. We starting off 2023 right. And more DragCon reviews as well. Interviews. Check out Tuesday. I will have another DragCon interviews segment posted with about 7 queens coming up. Heidi in Closet and Kennedy Davenport are just 2 to name it. Of course, my mother, Honey Davenport, will be in that video, but I'm excited for y'all to see that happen. So we got shit on this channel. Don't let them tell you I ain't doing nothing. And let's get the rest of the panel up into this piece. I'm just so excited. It's been a great, great beginning of the year. Now, first up would be the first co-host I ever had. He surprised me yesterday. Looked like he just wore the same one. Listen, he surprised me yesterday, and I was glad to see him. We got a chance to play Super Smash Brothers after so long of us not doing so. Jamar caught my hands a few times, but I caught a few of his. Let's go ahead and bring in the quiet storm. I ain't talking about Marco Smooth. Magic 102. It's ASMR, Jamar 84.
Listen, I be rusty. Y'all catch me on some days. I be rusty. It's fine.
Wait. You made it back to Atlanta that fast?
No, this is Houston the whole time.
Oh, I thought that was you. Wait a minute. So you've been in Houston this entire time, and you didn't tell me, you old bitch. I hate your ass. Because you have the same setup. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I'm about to say. Oh yeah, you think it's my room? Yes, this is absolutely my room.
Jamar is evil. So he had been here the entire time, didn't tell me, and then waited till yesterday to pop and be like, "Surprise! Oh, you old bitch. I hate you." Okay.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get.
I see you and your mama be at Home Goods. That's what that really is. That's the real tea. Okay, because you have all that in your home in Atlanta. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, Jamar, social media is you old bitch.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. It's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Listen, we just launched a new palette called Vintage Noir. Make sure you go ahead and check it out in the Instagram bio. Get yourself something nice and support Black business.
There you go. Support Black business, please. William, thank you so much for the Cash App tip. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Jamar, for being here. Let's go ahead and bring in my next co-host. I'm going to get you later. All right. Rude. All right. Up next, we're going to start off in New York. Listen, a tall tree will do. Y'all were really here for his shade last week. I saw nothing but that in the comment section. Forgot about the rest of us that was here. God bless it. No, I'm just kidding. But no, let's go ahead and bring him on in. Housewives tea, shade, if you will, please. It's C Diggy 1.
Hey.
Hello.
How are y'all?
All right, let's bring this back out of the text messages. First of all, you dirty bitch. No, I'm not going to. Hey, C Diggy, what's going on, friend?
I'm good. It's dark here in New York. Jamar, can you please just do this for me?
She might cut herself.
Thank you.
Lord, he needs that saucy moment.
Be directing traffic.
Or, that person with the switcher body, just. Okay.
They said, how do you fight with nails? They're like that.
Bitch. Meanwhile, his palms are cut the fuck up. No, see, Diggy.
They're rounded edges. They're rounded.
Oh, for digging for the booty. See, Diggy, what are your social medias, baby?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, cdiggy1. Follow me on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 14,000 subscribers. I do housewife reviews, pop culture, etc. You can find me on Alexander Rogers' channel too, doing pop roasts and what else? Oh, patreon.com/cdiggy1 if you want to get to know a ninja a little bit more.
There you go. Hey, listen, also, let's get C Diggy to 14,000, but thank y'all so much for getting me to 21,000 just the other day. Her phone could go on silent. The other day, I was gagged. Like, oh my God, we finally got to 21K. Shout out to the new Rant Pack members here. I appreciate your support. Let's get to 22. Let's get Chris to 14. Jamar's already successful. Poop. All right, there it is. Monica thank you so much for the super chat. I made it. Hey, y'all. Hey, Monica. Thank you for tuning in, baby. Welcome to the panel. Let's go ahead and bring in our next co-host for today. Shoulders. Let's get in a good shoulder. It's Dooley _noted. Doop.
Hello.
What's going on, Price is Right? He was on the show. He's got the t-shirt.
I got 2009.
What?
2009. They picked the person to my left to play the game.
So Dooley was on TV, technically.
Correct. I was right behind Players Row.
Probably doing
and the guy had to determine how much a trip was, and had he got it right, he would have got a trip to every continent.
Oh.
I just happened to know the answer because my best friend's family is from Sierra Leone, so I knew a trip to Africa is going to be the most expensive. But you know how they are, and he chose Europe, and bonk.
Emily in Paris. Dooley, thank you for being here, friend, with a mug in hand. Social medias, please.
Yeah, on Twitter, I'm _Dooley Noted _. That's _DOOLEYNOTED _. On Instagram, I'm Dooley Noted with 2 underscores in the middle. So that's Dooley __noted. And for anything else you want to know, that's linktree.com, Dooley __noted.
Fabulous. Also, shout out to everyone I blocked on Twitter this weekend. But yes, it's been a fun ride, girl. It's been a fun ride this
Blocked?
episode. Chris,
For what? What did you say?
that whole comment about y'all need to stop with this bullying nonsense.
They thought I didn't realize
Girl.
it was a thing until I saw y'all comment.
I was
Me
blocking
either.
every Caucasian racist son of a bitch, all of them. I was just blocking
Wow.
motherfuckers left and right. I was blocking people who were this one person's like, but they were bullying, and you're not going to tell us that they're not bullying. I'm like, how old are you, and who gave you a phone? You know what I'm saying? It was a lot to take in, but there were some people who I actually liked the conversation that was happening in reference to it, where there was explanations given. But again, the entire point is, girl, you're not going to place this narrative on a 4'11" Shangela. You're not going to do it. Okay. All right. So let's get to the next person here. Cause when I tell you my blood pressure has been up this week, while I've also been getting blessings. I'm like, is it because I'm angry? Is that what's happening here, God? Okay. Anywho, Blake, are you there? Okay. Listen, every time I see it, he's like, no, not until we're ready. All right. Listen, possibly he's going to kick in the door and wave the 4-4 with this outfit, but he's not banging that pie room. Oh, it's Blakeisha San Diego.
Greetings and salubrious salutations on this Sunday.
Shout out to everyone that knew what I meant by pie room. Hey, what's going on, Blake? How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you all doing?
Good. I want that hoodie.
No, I'm good, bitch. I'm gonna have a car this week. I'm gonna have a cat too. Puss about to be up in this mug. I'm good.
I had a rough weekend. It's been difficult this weekend. But hey,
I'm sorry about that.
Sincerity. All right, listen.
Sorry.
We're gonna have a good weekend next weekend.
Like, dude,
We're gonna hang out.
Oh,
Fine.
y'all are doing that like thing in Brooklyn.
Blake, do you want people to find you?
Yes, you can find me in the club, Mama. Bottle for her. But I'm not gonna finish that because that's not what the song is.
The Beyonce remix. Yeah. My hair, my lips, and things that out. Come on. All right. Listen.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are links in the description if you care. But thank you so much, Blake, for being here. I rhymes. All right. Did I? Nah, whatever. All right. Next up. All right. I'm gonna say Titties McGee. I'm kidding. Come on. She gave a little bounce. There we go. Listen, if you catch her in the ring, she won't show you any mercy, but you may call her Miss. It's go on, egg. It's Gabby with an eye.
Ready to read, honey. How y'all doing?
Oh, it's a glass of wine. I need something in my cup.
Yes.
See what I have for you.
Yes. Hello, Blake. Hello, Dooley. Hello, Diggy.
Hello.
Hey, Jamar. Hey, Matty. How y'all been?
Ooh, I love a colorful cast. How we doing, Gabby? What's going on here, sister?
Oh, baby, it's been an interesting weekend. Very interesting. But I'm ready to read. I'm very excited about these new girls.
Okay. Listen, can we just give a little time for the range of melanin that is happening on the screen right now with the six of us, please? I'm telling you, it's like a good scale. It's like it's basically T.S. Madison's part in Cozy. There you go. I love it.
We're every shade of like a Kardashian skin.
Ooh, and the little black book.
Or maybe Raven's skin transition through the years.
I meant like her skin body shapewear. We are her palette. We're her palette for all things.
I was talking about,
I thought we were talking about the jump between OJ and today, because
I was about to say epidermis.
All of those girls are 20 shades darker than when they started.
I don't know. Our brownness is used as a product either way, whether you wear it as clothing or as a tone.
This is a good segue into a point that I always have to give here, which is disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, Kardashian, Raven, skin tone, twins, company, individual, wigs, RuPaul, Michelle's hairline, all of the above. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the, one more time. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please be an adult. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and go to dragqueenmerch.com and buy you something. That's what you can do. All right.
Trust me, I don't care.
386 in the room. Every person on this panel has their own opinion. They're here for fun. This is for shits and giggles. None of us would throw bricks in through someone's window or sit there and make up narratives on Twitter just for likes and views. All right. This is not a conversation about Roscoe's unless they want to have a conversation about it. I stand with content creators as far as I'm concerned, and not people who just upload to upload. 1. 2, I also understand conversations that happen on Twitter with other gals and other this, that, and the other. Jack's already made a statement. Sugar made a statement. Grow up. All right? Okay, cool. So let's start this up because it's been getting kind of ridiculous. I've been reading so many theories, and it's not about race, but you're making it about it, baby. So, boom. Where do we start? Where do we care? Irene went home. Do you want a glass of water?
Bye, girl.
Wine is fine.
I'm gonna make a drink while y'all have this discussion. Dooley, what were your points to this? Are we gonna miss Irene, or was it the right choice given here? Let me make a cocktail.
I feel like Miss Thing just had a bad day. Because based upon what we saw this episode, there were other girls that could have gone home too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Diet Diabetica.
You know what?
Diet Diabetica should still be there. I do think that the twins are trash to me, but I'm
Damn.
Jesus, Blake. Oh
wow.
Let me remove your.
I don't think they're trash. I disagree.
I'm gonna remove Blake's links right after this. Let's see here. No. Have you seen it online? Okay, go on, Gab.
No, I just think, y'all are letting people that are dressed up like JCPenney mannequins stay. And y'all call it drag.
She's talking about Marsha, but that's okay.
maybe Mervin's.
Yeah, very Kato's, honey. Give me Kato's.
Kato's.
Not the JCPenney mannequin.
It's giving children's place. It's giving.
I'm double-minded.
Eileen's basement.
I'm double-minded because I'm so
Toledo's closet.
Yeah. I'm used to first episode, like the first elimination not really counting. They bring her back for some reason or swap her out. I think she should have stayed, but on the same token, if they're gone, let them be gone. Because there's too many girls.
There's 16 girls this season.
Yeah,
This is the most we've ever had.
Honestly, y'all could, if y'all want to eliminate somebody halfway through the show, like 30 minutes, one of y'all gotta go, and the other 30, someone else goes.
We need to start using plurals. If you want to eliminate somebody's.
Let me go ahead and
the twins can leave hand in hand. But
let me go ahead and say cheers to start this up here, because this is definitely a margarita. Oof, the strong tequila. Tap, tap, tap. Now, I don't agree with Blake, and I don't agree with Gabby in reference to the twins. I think that they're needed and necessary in terms for these new gals that are coming out here. I'm not blown away by everything per se. However, I can tell those clothes cost money that they have been walking on the runway, and that I've been appreciative of. The girls giving some kind of something or a detailed look. But I do know that there is a point in when this episode happens that once the separation occurs between the twins, we start to see who's got the stronger personality, personally, in my opinion. Irene went home and people cared. Irene also posted how much Amethyst clothes cost.
Lord, they have been dragging that woman for 2 weeks straight.
Listen, we're not going to...
Rue 21 posts how much it costs. She didn't have to tell me.
Baby.
You can look it up online.
But you know what?
Shipping and handling. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, Irene just wanted to show how much Owen Wilson spent on Drag Race, and that's fine. But, for me personally, we're going to move past this point because they wanted me to care about Robin and Amethyst having a relationship at one point in time, and I would have kept that secret. But what do y'all feel about this? Because I'm like, Robin, you're real estate low key. I don't know, sister.
The spirit of Tamara always has its consequences.
They still never really went in on just like, was it a grinder hookup? Were they trying to?
No, they were
make
talking.
So that was supposed to be serious.
Yeah, apparently, but Robin said she's too busy, and then Robin also said Amethyst is a bad texter, but it was amicably done. But Amethyst said she broke up with Robin. I don't see Amethyst as being a person to break up with anybody, but that's just me personally.
I don't see why we should care about this. Like, I want to see drag queens do drag queen things.
I mean, unless this is going to play out in some other fashion, other than just, okay, we hooked up a couple times. Okay, so where does this go from there? Are you going to continue hooking up?
I'm so
Is it a
glad.
part of the bit on stage? Like, I don't.
But ask yourself, Blake, what we heard this in Untucked, and then all of a sudden here comes Spice. So, Robin, like, explain. I'm sitting here, what production came in and said, we got to carry this over to them now being, I thought that was ridiculous. I was like, okay, well, thank you. But
I was doing what's asked.
I don't know why they keep doing this. I didn't care when it was Alaska and that rock she used to date. Like, I didn't care then.
See, they weren't on the same season, so we were blessed without seeing Abora try to get with. All right, so there we go.
That's also you said Abora.
I mean, interchangeable, Dooley. Like, you just swap.
Her and Handsome Squidward used to date. Handsome Squidward used to date her, and I didn't really give a damn then. But
hey, Lucy LaDuca said she's about to cut the fuck up. We believed her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her tone and voice made me laugh. I couldn't take it seriously, but I mean, she did well.
She's like, I am upset, and I'm going to bring it right after this. And I was like, okay, mother, it's fine. But I saw it happening. Mama gives good silhouettes. Scandalous. I felt a recess moment in this, but everyone says this is what they do on TikTok. But I got recess.
Fallon and Felicia enter the workroom.
Mossy Minnows.
Listen, Mariska Hargitay's jawline here is about to eat their words, but we'll get to that in a second.
Come on, Mr. Bean.
Mm-hmm. RuPaul came into the room in Paisley. I actually like this suit.
No mini challenge.
The cast
There's no time for it.
Bitch, when I tell you RuPaul could have low-key done a sprint through the workroom and said, hey, this is what you got to do. Bye. But the cast of Gotham have to pick teams here. See here. So Anitra picks, Lux Nor London, who is the only one that came dressed for a photo shoot. Darling, I was like, okay, sister, little Bill's cutting up. Sasha Colby, Selena Estides, and Marsha Q. Was this a good team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, would you have picked this team? Would you have changed someone out this team?
I wouldn't have Estides.
No, I would keep Estides.
Estides is an actress, so I would
keep Estides.
I just don't like her. She did good. I just don't like her.
I probably wouldn't have picked Lux if anybody else, just because I know she's a dancer. I don't know how well she does in acting.
She ended up doing really good this week.
She did do good, but I wouldn't have known that based off what I've seen. So she may have been the only one in this list. I'm like,
Who would you have traded her out with if you were making this list, Jamar?
Probably Lucy, but I don't know. But I would have like probably Lucy.
Okay, I think Anitra picked a winning team. But RuPaul had to catch Marsha together when she's like, "Oh, I'm going to be your little duckling to Anitra," and she said, "Maybe you can borrow a lash from her too."
Maybe they are wearing her out.
They're wearing that girl out for no makeup.
Ooh, they're getting her together.
But not for no titties. Okay, put a cap in that. Put a feather in that. Put a feather in that. I'm getting irritated. Go ahead.
You let that barrel-chested man listen. All right, now Oswald Cobblepot over here. Their team is Lucy LaDuca, Aura Maori, Spice, and Chen. So what did we think of this team?
I didn't think of them.
This looked like somebody Grindr's recently profile views page.
It's definitely Grinder.
There's a type too.
It gives me Degrassi's Next Generation cast photo.
Whatever it takes.
I hope they can make it through.
If I hold out.
Hold up. They will boot you. All right.
Someone continue. Come on. Or we're supposed to.
I just want to be the. I know.
It's
Peter
to be the best.
Be the best I can.
I think Amethyst didn't pick a winning team.
I think Amethyst just doesn't have taste to pick a winning team.
Yeah, no, girl. This looks like fucking. We all auditioned to be extras on Gossip Girl.
Whoa!
Oh, felt that.
Like, take out Aura, take out Poppy, switch out Sugar and Mistress.
I thought you liked Poppy.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought.
No,
Don't be mistaken.
Damn.
Gabby,
I did it.
Don't be mistaken.
Don't.
So great. Don't do me.
No, I like Marsha. That was the only
Got it.
I liked Poppy's talent show. It stopped there.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I just thought it was okay.
That's what, but like she has humor. It just may not,
rhymes with tumors. Listen. 504 in the room. Thanks for being here. We're only 26 minutes in. Y'all ready for the cacks? Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you see a $ beside people's names, that is their Cash App. They said something fucking funny. You throw them a little tippy poo if you feel like it, but you can hit that thumbs up button for free. And all my information is at the bottom with PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. Come on, alcohol. All right, let's move up here. I missed a super chat real quick. I gotta get off this picture too. It's not good. Crash. Hey, baby. It was my birthday on Thursday, and I want to thank you and the panel for everything. All my love friends. Face red, heart shape. I wish I didn't read that. Thank you, Crash. The last part, not the message. The message was fine. Happy belated birthday. I hope it was a good one.
How very the circle.
What the whole
Yeah.
I can't get back into it anymore. I tried this new season.
Yeah, it's whack.
This is not fun. I mean, when we were at home, it made a lot of sense, but now that everyone's back outside. Anywho. All right. Move these people out the way because they low-key were the worst. Poppy opened her neck and said, "Sorry, losers, for being the last one picked on Amethyst's team." And RuPaul, right.
She should have sat there and ate her food.
Just chewed. RuPaul said, all right. I see what that was. Production said, oh,
so that's the target. Cool. Y'all made it easy. We were just gonna spin a wheel, but
they didn't help their story or their case out in Untucked either when they basically said, I'm fine with going home.
Okay. I am too.
I was
fine with you going home.
Mistress had said, hold up. Like Irene could be sitting here right now if that is the case. Like, I get that you want to be cool with what's going to happen, but at the same time, like, you should be fighting for your spot. So this is Team Leftovers, a knockoff name moment from Big Brother 24. Shout out to Taylor Hale. I see possible good actors and improv people in this group, since technically this wasn't an acting challenge. It was an improv challenge that was sort of them writing a script, but not really writing a script. It's really interesting because, it's kind of quick how they did all of that. I'd had faith in this team. I would be fine with them. Yeah.
It was the team that would be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not POC and then Sugar.
I love this jacket that Jada Shada Hudson has on.
Listen, we're not going to talk about Malaysia, Baby Doll Fox, and her car salesman jacket. We're not going to do that, Dooley. I love Malaysia, but she about to sell us some cars. Or it's going to be Uncle Buck, and she's going to visit her nephew's favorite. Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to be silent.
No, girl, Malaysia look like she about to drive you from downtown to fucking...
This is like a field trip.
Chris was absolutely right.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it doesn't help that Jax is sitting over there giving all kinds of 11th grade, talking about some field trip. Listen, it's fine. Valedictorian. Okay.
Gotta get your permission slip signed.
Here we go. Let me narrate this first before we start to give our opinions, because I took screenshots to be very clear, because a lot of people were saying that Jax physically put their hands on Sugar, and that did not happen. And I'm not here for false narratives based on people's behalfs of trying to be that girl. Now, Sugar and Mistress Isabel Brooks were the only people talking at this moment. Can we agree at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, let's be very clear. It's just them two. Malaysia's listening, Robin's listening, Jax is silent. Now, in the middle of all of this, because Sugar's giving a lot of ideas, stuff is not really hitting, but it's still ideas, right? Mm-hmm. Jax gets up, eats a mushroom, grows a little bit bigger, and walks over there. Okay, I did call Jax Jason's lyric because that wig on that runway was giving me all kinds of Jada Pinkett that kind of stuff, right? So Jax goes, listen, I don't want to hear this anymore. You're gonna have to move. And what Jax then did was take in Kenya Moore fashion to Kim Fields, lifted her seat and scooted her. And what did Sugar do? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And sat her ass on down on the other seat. And Jax is like, we're not getting anything done, and made it about the group then and started talking about what they should lay down as far as the foundation. Did she lay anything down though? No.
She laid that boy down. That's how men get. They're, it's testosterone. Sometimes men get aggressive and they pick people up.
Right, but she moved someone. She moved them. Now, I'm going to be real there. She moved them physically and told them to go somewhere else, and then started a whole conversation that they weren't even prepared to have.
Now, she can do that. She can do that with him, but she can't do that with her wig and move that back like 2 inches so it looks right.
Or her makeup. But, we'll get there. Now,
priorities.
So, listen.
Jax is giving me lesbian right here. Like a bitch lesbian.
Oh my God!
Not. Did you see Big Brother last year? Because this is giving Nicole. Come on, Blake. I was like, "Where's the white man to defend you?" Listen, now
that would be my expression.
Okay, because a lot of things that were being said by Sugar were like, these girls, and I'm like, not everybody was dragging you that way, but then again, we don't know what was off camera, and of course, Mistress is over it. But it's like, oh, if Jax wants to do this, let them go down, because that's how you play the game. Oh, you want to step up? You better be good, because we'll take care of you on the runway. So was this bullying? One, because that's the narrative girls are trying to do, and nobody's agreeing with that. That's common sense. But do you agree with bullying? And two, Sugar didn't stand up for herself, but even if she didn't in this moment, was it this big of a deal that people are making it right now online?
They weren't featuring her. And the Wonder Twins don't have powers unless their fingers touch. So she's not gonna. They have to do this with their rings for them to have power. So she didn't defend herself. That's not what they do. But it was just icing her out. I don't think it was bullying.
It was rude and it was mean, but like not to the level of, and I'm talking about people were telling me online in the 80s and 90s when I was in school, this is the exact behavior that happened to me.
Until you left.
Dead ass. I had to block her because I felt you need to go to a doctor. That's a therapy point.
Sugar didn't need anybody to
sounds like projection to me.
What you say, Diggy? I'm coming back to you, Dooley.
I'm saying Sugar didn't need anybody to defend her, but Jax should have stayed in his seat. Like, I think Sugar could have did more to defend, her stance. Like, just don't get in my space. Like, that's what I was thinking about.
Right. Yeah, you don't come in my bubble.
Especially like, what if the races were reversed? It'll be even
right.
worse. So I don't know. I don't think it was
the outrage that would have happened. The outrage that would have went down.
Reddit would be a
true statement, Chris. I agree.
But I get Jax's frustration because
but also,
white people have a habit of censoring themselves a lot, and they can't help it.
Right? Like True T, Sugar wouldn't let nobody speak,
and that's what I was saying.
Right?
Like I don't understand why. Like Jax was like, "Girl, move," because you're talking too much. Like, shut up. If you ain't got no good ideas, like, girl, stop talking.
Well, she could have did that from her seat though.
Right.
True.
I don't disagree with that, but like, I mean, she still need to shut up.
I think this was one of those moments where we saw someone who's been in their bedroom for too long and hasn't dealt with somebody who's going to give them a little bit of conflict, and then took it so personal because it then transferred over to my sister. Oh my God, they're being so mean to me, and da 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 da. It wasn't even that deep, because when we got to Untucked and how Mistress said, I wanted to see you stand up for yourself. That's not our job to be like, y'all calm that down. That's not our job. We're not Tina Burner. This is not that season. Hi, Tina. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You and got Mick, jump right on in there. Should have been Candy and Tamisha. That was all their tea. Just saying.
So I was gonna make the same statement you made about conflicts. Like, this is one of the liabilities of being a bedroom queen. Like, you don't know how to collaborate and work in a space like this.
Homeschool.
So, like, yeah, I do think what Jax did, if you threw hands, it would have been valid. It would have been valid.
If Sugar popped her, honey, we let it go.
Right.
Too much, yes, but like, I think we've gotten to this place just in like public discourse where people are just they learn a bunch of buzzwords and then apply it to a whole bunch of different places that it don't belong. Like, you can have conflict with somebody and it not be bullying.
Right.
The
But
only
you need to-
reason,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, no, my bad, Gabby. The only reason B, this doesn't work is she said Beyonce on crack. We saw Kenya Michaels already do that for a Snatch Game. Some of those ideas we were hearing were not great ideas. I would not have wanted to see a cracked out Beyonce as a Beehive member, platinum level. I would have probably been more upset than anything. Real talk. Mind you, that musical coming up. But
I think what made this worse is like because Jax came and did all that and then didn't have a solid idea to lay out when she did this whole performative thing.
It made it much worse.
I was like, okay, now, and then you just say nothing.
That's the crazy part. It's you sat your little ass down and said, we need to do this, this, and this, and
then
okay.
Had nothing there. Yeah.
I'm like, you move the tall twink over there for that? Oh, bitch, no, move her back over here. Move her back over here.
The tall twink.
Like, I can't do it. Matty, how would Sugar have been when Kenya did that character? How would she have been? How would Sugar have been? She wasn't born.
Sugar would have been doing.
I agree with somebody in the comments. They said Jax knew who to do that to.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
also,
yeah.
Because she wouldn't have did that to Mistress. She wouldn't have did that to Robin.
Baby.
Nobody else.
Well, she probably would have had trouble. Never mind.
I would have said
Christopher, Diggy, one. See, listen.
I thought it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
618 in the room.
I would have been like, you better tumble your ass over there and get off.
First of all,
that disclaimer don't apply to me. That's for y'all.
Mistress would have dragged her ass. Dragged her. And then
yes.
Low key, even Robin's low key, a sizzle, fierce ass would have got her together. You're right. I agree with that. She knows exactly who to play with. And Spice wouldn't have moved. I bet you money. Spice would have been like, what are you doing?
Paprika. But
like, what? Listen, Linda. Let's move past this moment here. I just want to be clear, like even Spice was telling her, you would stick up for me. You have to stick up for yourself sometimes. Conflict's not always necessary, truth. But like at one point in time, you can't just let people walk over you. And Mistress said it all the tea with that one. It's like, girl, you can't let people just play you. They will disrespect you forever. Mm-hmm. Okay. Robin is a Libra. Oh, she's a Libra. Oh, she might be one of them calm ones because my ass would have. That would not, bitch. Production would have been shut down that day if Jax had moved my seat. Bitch, I'd have elbowed her so hard. We ain't even talking. Oh, exactly. I don't know. Listen, this was the quickest rehearsals we've ever had in Drag Race history.
I don't even remember them.
Oh,
they were just. It was like I saw that it happened. I was like, wait, we're on to the next team.
Oh, that's right. This was the runway room. It was. Michelle said, "Let's see what you got." And when she saw this group, she already knew what was up. Also, why the fuck are these bumpers so damn big?
Don't you hate it?
Cover up them shoes. Oh, never mind. Hers
is them week next week. Oh, they're gonna roast the. We can curse, right? They're gonna roast the fuck out of that show.
I might Patreon hate watch it. I won't bring it to you.
I am. I'll be reviewing it.
I might Patreon.
I'll be watching
it, just so I could just make fun of it the entire time.
I don't want it.
I have no interest in seeing.
Post those. I can see me posting to TikTok now. Yeah, listen.
We live that story. We don't need to see it.
That part.
High key, Jamar. High key.
I know all about that. You don't need to rewatch.
Wait, and then do it a whole lot better than they do. Like what? Get out of my. We have storylines. Get out of here.
Derek Barry said, they posted a clip from the Drag Race Vegas show and said, "Okay, girl, we could have done another season of this." And I'm thinking to myself, that would have made more sense to have that show renewed. Placed behind Drag Race where it actually still has something to do with that universe, not just the alphabet soup hour. You know what I'm saying? Because that's low-key what MTV's giving me. It's like, all right, girl, whatever letter you think you are
They got new girls on the production.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's new thing like that. They've kind of shaken it up. Like that would have I would have watched.
The cast would have changed. Yeah, we would have had a little show. Michelle, those glasses are everything.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
She's good for glasses.
I thought, listen, no shade, mistress. I had to blink a few times because it was giving me season 6. And it was giving me season 3. And you know who I'm referring to. I was like, there, Stace, there, Stace, there. I kept blinking. Then I'm looking at Malaysia, and I'm like, oh my God, why do you look like you're at someone's church with no air conditioning? I hate it for you. Robin looks like
goes 3 shades lighter.
Oh, one more. Let's go back real quick because I'd like to give Blake a moment. Robin has painted my color. Let's see.
My face turned to the sun. Yes.
Gabby,
what is Malaysia wearing? Oh my God!
What is she wearing?
Like, is she about to baptize somebody? I was
just going
you know
to
what?
say that.
But you know what? If
you mean
see somebody,
Hercules?
wait. If you see somebody that look like that in the kitchen, you know the food is going to be.
It's gonna be good.
Too. All she
You know that the food is going to be.
She got a baptism at 2:00 and the repast at 4. Like she is ready.
Fried chicken and mac and cheese by Malaysia Baby Dot Fox.
And you know it's gonna be hit. Listen,
a good 7-Up
wings. It ain't good.
A 7-Up pound cake.
If she didn't make a roof for the mat, it's not gonna be
it. I love a good 7-Up.
A good 7-Up pound cake.
Listen,
yes.
you could hear the background music. It sounds like Family Matters when I see Malaysia in this outfit. Okay,
he's an on time God.
I almost did another rewatch of Family Matters, but I decided to watch Martin.
Martin didn't age well.
It did not.
But
it did not. I'm like, this is problematic.
The relationship between him and Gina just didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know. All that
male chauvinist.
Like,
wouldn't pass today.
It's him today.
I finished The Parkers though. I was excited about that.
Now that I need to watch again. I did the whole Roseanne thing over again. I told Dooley about that. That was fun.
I can't. She ruined it.
She did.
Oh yeah.
But those early seasons, man, like
they hit.
Oh, there were some deep episodes. I'm still getting emotional thinking about Becky's whole Darlene's dark journey when she was just trying to get a hold of her daughter. Listen, let's get to this here. I'm gonna tell you something. Selena S. Titties. Had you had a better runway, you probably would have had a conversation with RuPaul this week. Because I thought her acting was great. I was kind of shocked. Like, damn, girl, your outfit's not going to get you away. I just knew it when I saw it, but she was good. Sasha had trouble.
At the top.
She did what was expected.
They made sure to make Sasha look like she was going to do bad this challenge. I said, come on, production.
That was an obvious misdirect.
It's like, oh, well, everyone thinks I'm God. I said, aha. I said, Twitter is going crazy right now.
I said they gave her that the Kylie edit from the American Horror Stories.
Listen. Vivian Vanderpuss here was eating a hot dog.
Not Vivian Vanderpuss.
I feel bad for her.
She's probably hungry.
I feel bad for Owen Wilson too. It's been, tough since the wedding crashes. But listen.
I don't think she deserved to lip sync this week.
Really?
Are you for real?
I'm for real.
Oh,
I think
cool.
Jack should have been lip syncing. At least we would have got a good lip sync too out of it.
You want? Oh, a boy in a dress. You wanted that to lip sync?
I thought Jack should have lip synced because he didn't have no lines. At least like Amethyst tried.
I mean, if that's the case, then Aura should also have lip synced too, since she basically was Vanna.
I was like, is Aura in this? I didn't even see.
She danced around like it was a minstrel show. High key.
It's too early for them to make Jack's lip sync.
That part.
It's too early.
Jax was out there looking like that lady from Total. And y'all let that pass.
Don't do Pam.
Pam, she sure did. And we didn't take a moment for that.
Wait, no. Gabby said, don't touch my leg.
Lesbian energy.
Don't touch my leg. I don't want them to get the
wrong. Don't touch my leg. Ooh, it jumped out. Yes, don't touch my leg, Pam. It jumped out. It sure did.
Oh my God.
Out. My God.
Amethyst Runway was so much better than Jack.
Ooh, y'all need to leave.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
You thought
they both had.
You thought Jax was better?
No, they were equally shit, and I'm gonna tell you why when we get to Amethyst, because that was my text this morning. Trust me, when I saw that goddamn shoe, I said throw her away. But Gabby, tens across the board. Tens across.
I am a Mortal Kombat stan. Like y'all have no idea. I've cosplayed Katana and Melina. Like I am so into Mortal Kombat.
I will wear you out in Mortal Kombat.
I did not wear me out. Wear me out, baby. Who do you mean? I will Kung Lao juggle the shit out you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Actually, for shits and giggles, I'll Sonya the fuck with you. But Sub-Zero that ass, and then if I really want to be that girl, I'm a Kung Lao you. Bitch.
All you're gonna do is wait till I flip in the air and freeze me, and I cannot stand when y'all.
And I'm just gonna do my whole combo after that. Juggle the fuck, bump, slam, put you right back up. I know how to. I know how to reset, Gab.
Okay, let's go. Come
on,
because I'm in your face with it.
All right, let's get off this picture. Let's get off.
All right, get that shit out my face.
Yeah,
get that horse out my face.
Yeah,
Bojack.
Look at this. Everything you can find at the mall.
Oh, that's where Aurora was.
And yes, dancing.
See, the only person I noticed in this was Spice.
Yeah,
she's the only one I remember.
Isn't it interesting? Listen, if I'm telling you, Spice is, I'm kind of digging Spice. Oh, that's Princess Poppy.
Oh,
who'd you think it was? Please tell me who.
Oh, it was Lady Camden.
I thought it was.
Well, like they're both from San Francisco, though. While you've been running,
so much sense.
Obviously, Irene or Denali from a distance.
Oh, it can't be Irene because then we can't call her Thick Bosco. Listen here. She just got a low iron, that one. Let's see here. Okay. Whew, she's got
a Serena Cha-Cha on the right.
You know what we're not gonna do? Wait.
Bojack.
Bitch, did you just say Kojak? Okay, no, we're moving.
Bojack.
Oh, Bojack Horseman.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Girl, Valerie Vision yesterday said Howard Stern, bitch.
Gabby, go ahead and log out for me,
Baba
baby.
Booey.
Go ahead and log out for me, baby.
Who said Venture Brothers?
There was a lot of crying.
I was like, Sugar White, little Latin boy in drag. Why are you crying?
Little white boy with no makeup. Why are you crying? Let's see here. No.
Crying?
Oh my god!
I think those
they didn't know how to deal with they didn't know how to deal with
that. It was frustration. I thought it was frustration over them thinking that possibly they look like a punk in that moment because as they're talking to Spice and Spice is like, "Girl, you should have stuck up for yourself." It's like, I didn't want to do all of that, but I think they're just a little young. They take things a little personally right now. They haven't gotten there, but it's understandable with Jax doing what they did. But she's kept saying the girls, and I'm like, who is them? Like, is it everybody? Like they've been giving them their flowers, so I don't understand where that came from.
Well, you know how the new girls, once again, they try to interchange the lingo because the girls and the dolls are specific, but now they call everybody the girls and the dolls.
Well, the dolls are supposed to be. Anywho, I'm gonna start this conversation. It's supposed to be
with the yak in your mouth.
Remember that. So now, if you're attractive, you're just trade, and it's like, no, like that's not what this is.
And my favorite is, well, the vocabulary changes every day. I said, honey, there are things that are referential that do not change based off of culture. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you take that and change it, you are erasing culture.
Like,
that's the problem.
Like, Native American and Indian, like that kind of change.
Like no one says Native American anymore. It's indigenous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that same thing with African American. Technically, we're not from Africa. So that does not apply. But Black Americans is different. See, just because I started talking about race. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only and content not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or rigs. You can read the rest. Almost 700 in the room. Hit that like button. Let's go.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I radicalized y'all again. Dang, it's my fault.
Oh, Dooley,
anyway,
it's always your fault.
It's always my fault.
It's always your fault. How dare you be here?
How dare me?
Little Jax Corn and I Don't Care sat over here and decided to tell these people that they had to write everything. They're frustrated with the process. Wait till you see it on camera. I'm just gonna be real because I was like, you complaining, but I'm like, wait till you see what you did. Because if it was good, this frustration I could feel, but you didn't really make anything.
If you
Does anyone have anything to add to this?
Good
No.
game.
She should have just sit there air food.
Gabby, you're breaking up, baby.
Yeah, I said, what is happening? Is it me?
I'm like, she's reading in like dial-up. It's okay. Come on, sister.
Oh, baby. Ooh, dial up.
You're the
Who
future
remembers?
Raven Simone. Look into.
Oh,
And it sounds like it's funny too.
Oh,
Jamar.
all right. Tens for Jamar for that one.
It does. I'm frustrated.
Okay, we're gonna. I
Oh
think
my
Gabby
God.
has to reset here. Here we
Sound
go.
like it's funny too.
Devil did not appreciate me doing that.
Okay.
Kick me out.
I can't. Oh, welcome back,
If I could
Gabby.
gaze into the future.
Welcome back. We're glad to have you here.
You might think
Like
Wi-Fi
listening.
is a breeze.
Where,
Okay.
where does Jax perform? Do you know, Dooley?
Yeah. Jax has I don't know if it's still running, but the Spot one night a week. Several
never
Clubs and
seen her.
Queens,
Well,
Icon.
I mean, you're so high up in the air, Chris. It might be hard to spot her from down. You know,
I've
like
gone to many drag shows now that I live in the neighborhood now. So I'm just
I love you said mini. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
moving on.
I wish I didn't address that. Da-da-da. All right, not Taj Mowry busting high school. Girl.
Girl, y'all know how I feel about Taj Mowry.
Oh my goodness. Please discuss Raven Simone.
What about her?
Well, I can't because I can't see color. All right, so let's see here. We're moving past this point. This was a little bit of a, we like to go in the trauma ward here, but this was when I actually started paying attention. When Malaysia and Mistress started talking about church and their differences with their families and being shunned and being, also received and how emotional it was for them. I could relate to that, especially from being from the South as a person who's Black, who is still dealing with bullshit like that. I was wondering where everyone was at. I was like, I know this is a quick edit, but it seems like they're crying in the corner by themselves. And so I saw people finally touch them. So Drag Race, we can work on that edit because that was kind of creepy. They just popped up out of nowhere. Boom! It was like, oh, there they go. Nice to see them. Nice to see them.
The editing was really bad this episode.
I was like, I don't know if it's the editing or the topic or how they handled it. I was just like, this felt bad. I didn't like this.
They
could
could
have
have
threw it in. Hey, let's get the two people of color, to talk about their trauma.
I mean, but they said that's what they're getting ready next to each other. Irene gone, so Malaysia moved next door because Irene used to be right there.
No, I was getting concerned. I was like, if they're giving Malaysia all this, is she about to be eliminated?
I was too, because a sad story. My mom died and go home. Like
Damn.
very much that.
Okay.
Who is that behind?
That's Sasha right here. That's
It is.
That's what I was like.
Yeah, this is Marsha because there's no makeup.
We see that. That's
can you?
one of the.
Yeah, but this is Sasha.
That's
right
Sasha.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
You can't tell?
No.
There's a figure.
Is that Anitra?
Over here?
No, that's one of the Spice, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Spice.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spice came over there. Anitra would have had a different texture. All right, moving forward. Yes, RuPaul.
Just an Amazon over
You're
everyone.
like a statue.
She looks so statuesque.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it before, but I love the classic, I don't mind it. She looks great.
Give it up for Rachel Tension. Very much that. Jack Fed, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who don't know who Jack Fed is, you don't have a computer or a
Come outside.
smart
We're not gonna
device.
jump you.
Jack, would love to have you on one of these days. Let me know how you feel, hun bun. But make sure you check out Jack Fed's YouTube page. We always support content creators over here, especially unproblematic ones that don't send copyrighted strikes for no reason. All right, so Michelle Visage, lovely. T.S. Madison, thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness. No shade, Michelle. I got to get past you real quick. When I tell you I was mad this episode was edited because we had T.S. Madison there, she deserved the full time. I don't understand it. Come on, mama.
She's always fantastic.
I mean, looking snatched, looking correct,
looking blessed.
Titty is sitting, face is sitting.
Not looking like Kaya. Go on, girl. Yes.
Ooh, Kaya must just be sick.
Come on, Metro PCS. Yeah.
When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite every time.
It's called a naughty pine wall. I'm sorry. Let's get past the medical van. Love you, T.S. Madison. I thought this was Selena Gomez in a funhouse mirror for a second. No shade.
I didn't know who this was, but
then
I know who she is now.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I know who that is.
Man, why can't you just meet me in the... I was like, I didn't know she made that.
And you know, I that's her. I hated that song with an infinite passion because it played it everywhere you went, that song was playing.
It was a very like Forever 21 in the women's section type of song.
Cheap clothing store music, yes.
Every gym, every gay clothing store.
This is the chain smokers. People just always,
when she apologized on behalf of the country music industry. Well, all right. The category I love when we go silent. The category for the runway. It was like, what else is there to say about Selena Stretch Gomez? All right. Category is Metallica. I heard it was Show Us Your Metal. So it was interesting seeing it be named Metallica, but you get the idea. Up first is Charlize Theron. Sharon Stone.
Anitra takes all her features and just stacks them so high. Everything is lifted to Jesus. Like,
yeah. I didn't like this category. It was a lot of meh on the runway. For this outfit, I mean, the coat is doing all the work. I love the coat, but other than that, it's just a little basic.
It's like Shuri's first blueprint for, Black Panther's actual costume that's happening underneath here. It's like the first Disney edit. I agree with the jacket. Does anyone else have anything to add to this haircut?
I think Lady Gaga inspired, right?
Oh, is it?
From the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
This jacket would be really cute with a pant and not a bodysuit.
I agree.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Anitra, though. It's just not my favorite outfit.
Cute shoe.
Sasha Colby.
Sasha Colby being the better contestant again.
Yeah, her runways are sickening.
Baby, that was money well spent with this outfit. Because I'm like,
how did you pack that?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, how?
Well, she's already in LA. She's already in LA. She doesn't have to.
She drove down the street. Yeah,
right.
She's already in LA. Never mind.
Had that Penske truck waiting for her. Okay,
right.
The body is bodying.
Mm-hmm.
She got her some roommate containers and a U-Haul for a day and just dropped her shit off.
I just loved how when she walked, it moved with her, and that metallic sort of feel gave us the metal. It was a high marks for me. Loved it.
Yeah, one of the standouts.
Definitely. Who's next? Okay.
I hate just keep on going.
And I like her now.
Video play.
I hate the wig. The chop is too blunt. It clashes with the makeup. This looks like Rita Baga. And then like
a street light, right?
Okay, you know those lights in LA where it's a rows of them and all that, Chris, where you can take those pictures. Everyone uses the famous tourist spot out there. It's that, but in LA, like as someone who lived there, Jamar, you can attest to this, how the signs look when you look up, when you're going by the streets. So it's very Los Angeles. It's not good though.
No, it's not.
She might get the golden boot for this in the reunion.
Like I hate, but I like her so much. I just hate that. I'm like, damn, this look cost you a top spot, all tea.
And the thing is, like the chop is too blunt.
She wasn't high this week. Wasn't she high this week, or was she safe?
No, she was safe. What did you say, Blake?
So Dooley said the chop is too blunt, but she got 40 inches of hair down her back.
That is dead 40 inches. Yes, dead ends. That's like it's fried down there, honey. I'm like, oh my. But again, I like the concept. I hate the execution. Biomiss Flores, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Rant Pack, sorry I'm late. Love you all. I need y'all to roast the hell out of this lip sync. Besmirching Diana on MLK Jr. weekend. No, ma'am.
No, man.
Listen,
No,
listen. Hey, look. I'm telling you, Owen Wilson and that one guy from Silicon Valley tried their best at lip sync. So we're going to make it happen here. But Selena Estes.
Adam Driver.
Thank you, Dooley. Okay, so listen. That's all we're going to say is Owen Wilson and Adam Driver were lip syncing.
He got a sharp ass nose.
All right. Lux,
Yeah.
Noor, London.
Oh, Gabby, you're on mute.
Let me unmute you. I unmuted you. I still can't hear you, babe. Check, go to your settings and check where your mic is connected to.
Xfinity.
I have Xfinity. Watch it. Let's see here. But no, True T, pay money for bad service.
I think we all do now. I think it's just taking over the world at this point.
That point.
Right.
I mean, I'd just rather have that than Cox. I hated having that name. I was like, why is this my cable company? And they're like, hello, thanks for calling Cox Cable. I'm like, had to chuckle real quick. It's like, is it deep and wide? Luxnor London, what do we think of this outfit, look, hair, wig? If you could see it, because Mama was running on that runway.
She was holding it.
Let me do the run.
Maybe she was Allison Felix in the way.
She looked good, but it's just
Now
about
she's
her
a laugh
look.
on the
It's
runway.
like, oh my goodness.
The fact that she looks like a baby Simone.
I would have said it gets Simone down. But it's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
It's the way she
it's just
painted.
something basic about the looks. It's just like it's pretty, but it's nothing special about it. Like,
What?
I know. It's just
I
something
agree.
about from week to week. It's like nothing really special.
I agree.
It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Remember
Like
it.
she looks great. It's just it's forgettable.
Period. It's a serviceable beat.
Yeah, I love the wig though.
I think that's because the narrative hasn't focused on looks at all, really, outside of her 40 inches.
And that don't mean she's not beautiful. It just means she's not like, wow.
They're not putting her in a way so that we will remember it. They're not editing it. So
Girl,
maybe
the
that's
comments
it.
are going to be for Chris alone again this week. Listen, I thought this was cute, even though her tights don't match. I thought, okay, now I'm looking.
But you know
Oh,
what?
damn.
That's just the struggle of a dark-skinned queen. It's just we just
True.
accept it and we just take what we can get.
But
And
the
you know what
fabric
you do?
was moving. The fabric was moving for me, and it gave me movable metal, which is why I liked it a lot. Is it the best look this week? I thought so, low key, and then now that we're having this conversation, makes me feel a little different. The Libra stepping in, but no, I'm gonna keep my scales tipped. I liked it.
And see, I feel like if the tights will match, what you should do is pull a black sugar, whatever her name was.
Black
just-
sugar.
Like Peppa?
Black sugar.
Black
Black
sugar.
sugar.
This one a day.
Ooh, cancel.
And Peppa watches this channel. Hold on, you can send
Black
him
pepper.
hate.
And go out there with your legs shaved and like be sickening. Gloss them things up and hit the runway.
Basically,
Just-
don't pad.
Okay.
I like Black
Well,
Sugar. Actually,
you know,
I want a drag queen named Black Sugar.
Stream RuPaul Black Butter now on iTunes.
I mean, you
Is
do a
Black
whole-
Sugar like molasses? No, it's
Probably, yeah.
But can I say how much I love the new stage for season 15? Like this background is everything.
Isn't
is.
it fantastic?
huge.
it's not as good as Philippines.
We'll see.
Mute her, she mad.
I mean, the lighting is better than the Philippines one, though, because that
It
every
is.
now and then is like
It looks very bright. Because remember in season 9 how they had all them purple lighting on the front way?
Yeah.
You could hardly
Those
see nobody's outfit.
shoes. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. Lux, mind you, I love how you said Black Sugar or Black Pepper, and they're both in the same House of Heart. Both
Mhm.
Lux and Black Pepper and Robin Fierce are in the House of Heart. Marsha Cubed is next.
I still don't see it for this girl. I don't know why y'all like her.
I wanted to like it. I like the concept, but I think she should have went all the way and just painted her whole body like metallic silver. It
And
would have worked there.
The rusted paint is cool, and I'm glad that, you know, I guess she felt like this should have been in the top because of that, because she put so much work into it. I'm like, a lot of people put a lot of work into their drag and it still looks like crap. This doesn't look like crap. Yeah, she made it, but there needs to be a little bit more going on here. It's a little simple for me personally.
Yeah, she looks like a waitress at the Hershey factory or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Ghirardelli. You can't even give her the good chocolate.
I mean, because it's giving a Hershey's kiss. It's giving a Hershey kiss, low key. She could have came out here and told us it was a Hershey kiss, and we would have believed it. High key.
She could have said she was Thomas the Tank Engine, and we still would have said okay.
Girl, you didn't have to send no super chat, sister.
Yes, the hell I did.
You couldn't private chat?
I did.
No, you said motherfucker. That's the last thing you wrote was motherfucker. Like
that's what that means.
That's what that means. Let me change my vocabulary up. Okay. When Gabby tells me motherfucker, I'm like, let her in. Okay.
I'm not calling you that. It's just
I know you weren't. I know. Do you care about this look?
Fuck no. And I was gonna tell you that with Stitties.
Lord help us.
Because y'all missed. I want to. First of all, I want to
go back to Stitties.
Un momento, por favor. What I want to ask is, we've spoken about this before. God damn, we've spoken about this before. Which I'll go to Stitties right because she's got this low. I used to work at Lowe's, and she's got the Lowe's lamp on. So now it's speaking to me.
Ooh.
And that Dougal wig. I watched Dougal. I love Dougal. What I don't like is when y'all go into your character so much. She wants us to know she's ghetto so bad that she's shooting herself in the foot with it.
What if
like
that is
people
her
are like,
character?
I'm from the Bronx. You know, I'm a girl from a Bronx, so I came as a pothole and I'm wearing a traffic cone. Like shit, like yo.
Are you talking about New Orleans or the Bronx? Okay, but
go to New Orleans.
Like, you're from
damn well, Chris.
When they
can bury bodies in the potholes in New Orleans, girl. My God.
You can show your character and be polished. You can be from the hood and look polished. We've had winners that have done that.
I agree.
Jeans.
But she's from the hood. She's just not polished right now. So what is your point, Gabby? Because that is her. She acts like that in real time.
That's her, and that didn't land her in the. She's a great actress. See you next week.
Listen, I hear some of y'all, and I get Gabby's point, but no, that's actually her character outside of just that. She's not just putting on because she's in Geesh. I'm just gonna tell you that now. I got a friend that works with her, so like. I got my little background on that. She's like, no, that's her all day. I
get it, but it should not affect your drag. It should add to your drag.
Well, that's also taste.
And
it's giving
lacking it right now on the runway, but hopefully it gets better.
We will pray because I like her.
I like her, and I think the whole chola shtick on ghetto. I think it is her background, but
right, I understand that.
Yeah,
we just want her to do well on the runway.
Well.
Yeah,
right. Just not translating.
Okay. All right, Scarlett Johansson. Let's see here. I want to be a tree. Okay.
With Oh Girl. Now you've explained it to me before, Matty. I understand you said that drag has changed, and some people might do the Sasha Velour thing, and the gender thing, and not wearing the breasts.
You want a titty on this?
But if you're gig on everybody, not even necessarily her, but like Marsha, you were on Marsha. I understand that you said some people like to play with gender. I get that. Some people want to give 90s model, which a lot of them are flat chest. I get that. But if your gig is to be feminine, why are y'all so against breasts? Like it's just fish, gorilla.
Well, I mean,
fish.
You who has been blessed with boobage here. Yeah, you cursed. Okay, back. Lots of strain. Finding the right bra, all that kind of shit. Hear me on this, Gab.
Mm-hmm.
There are, in your gender, there are women who also were not blessed with, a front porch.
I understand that. But they didn't lose all their titties in 2015. Is what I'm saying.
But they may be a part of the itty titty bitty committee right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put a point here. I get what you're saying though, with the curvature of the earth needing to match with the gravitational rotation of it all. But like this equator for some of them is just a little flat. That's all.
Is it because it's uncomfortable? Is that why?
It's expensive. It's expensive as hell too to get a breast bit, like a good one. Like
it takes me out of the fantasy for because if your goal is I just give girl, I understand that. Just a little chicken cutlet. A high school toilet paper.
I ask for grace whenever I get on here, and I flat chested one day. I ask for grace. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
I can see looks like that where I would be for example, like the jackets with suits and you want to be bare chested. I probably wouldn't have a breastplate on because I would look like a cut off doll. I don't want to look like Crystal Versace through half the season.
I understand Naomi. I understand that. Yeah. But some of these girls were like pad, give booty, all that. Nothing here.
Well, I understand because this young man right here gives you simply that. You know what I'm saying? It's you rolled out here, chapstick, a little bit of black, a little bit of this, and that's that, and a wig and femininity. It's like, okay, but everyone has to each their own. To each their own. I just want to make sure all my flat-chested babies out there don't think that this.
I don't want y'all to feel bad about it. Y'all probably have way better backs than me.
Yeah, Taste doesn't even use a breast bit, but she gives. You know what I'm saying? So or pads for that matter. But
I love how Marsha extended her eyeliner just a little bit so she can say that she added to her makeup from last week.
And got mad about it in Untucked. It's like I actually put the effort in. I said, "Oh, okay."
I didn't know they could hear the judges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
remember when Trinity in season 6 was really upset because when she was walking, they were laughing and she thought they were making fun of her, and she came back to Untucked with an attitude, and they had to check her real quick.
They walk twice, so like they walk, and then they come back, and then you get to get the comments
because they look at the outfits first, and then the second time is them doing their spiel.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get their jokes.
Right.
Some are written for them that they read. By the way.
Yeah, they be in the microphones.
Gotta work
I
it
thought
out.
this was like beautiful.
Blake,
like her face. I mean, I love the crown. I mean, I just
shoes.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the shoes honestly because the cape was nice. Like I love the cape and I love the drama of it all.
I love the cape. Stops there.
This looks like some shit they would have made on season 2.
Gowns, beautiful gowns.
Look how soft she looks. Like
she looks like a Ferrero Rocher. Rapper. Like she don't look.
A white chocolate.
Get out of here, Diggy.
Chris said soft. She said soft, sister. I see soot. Listen,
not soot.
I know you.
Not asbestos.
Bitch, she says, I'm sorry. Chris has the right.
I didn't mind her look from the
neck up.
I actually like the little drama of the cape and everything.
I got them curtains.
I love the cape. I love the cape.
I am gagged.
It gives me Christmas ornament.
This gives me Party City.
Well, I thought it was better than Jackson's look.
This is like something Elton John got on. Like, what is going on? Like,
this looks like Brad Goreski's first time in drag. Let's not do that, okay? Like,
I could see that as well.
You real talk, give me a hair that is
which crystal gem is this?
None.
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold. 10.
They are roasting Amethyst today.
Jamar! Jamar said fool's gold.
Someone said Creole Lady mayonnaise. Peace to Mateo said that.
Woo! Good point.
Ignore me. I'm going on mute.
Shoulder up. She looks like Christina Aguilera. Shoulder down. It's like
it sounds like it looks like she wants to sound like Christina Aguilera. So
I'm gonna do the high note. I'm gonna do it.
There's a black woman inside of her throat. Yeah.
Wait, we already established she had a black woman in her throat.
You know what? We're gonna move on.
How about
next?
Wasn't that the first 5 minutes of the episode?
The first thing maybe I didn't even notice the boots because like that cape is just covering it.
That was her saving grace, honestly. Even in the lip sync, that cape was doing the Lord's work. It was like it was like, okay.
And the hair, like with Diana and everything.
Yeah. She's dressed for Diana night. Yeah, she's dressed for Diana night. Oh, I'm sorry.
What in the Katy Perry
soon as I saw
Super Bowl hell.
Judy Jetson.
It's giving preschool dream.
It's giving left start. Not
Giving
preschool.
This is giving homeschool dream.
not quite teenage, baby, but
Girl, GED dream, bitch. Wait,
it's an ITT tech
What
dream.
in the Pepsi hell is
let me
this?
tell you something. Our favorite IT guy at Geek Squad here is on stage right now giving us this Metallica.
This not Jan, it's John.
This is not great at all. As soon as I saw this, I said she needs to go home now.
Listen,
these silhouettes with these short skirts that just expose her lower region.
The heels are cute though.
Y'all are gonna let Tom Holland breathe here, okay?
Oh,
please.
I've seen Tom Holland heels. He did way better.
Oh, you see how she walks?
She walks like she got a shit.
Tom Holland did choreo in heels. We're not
It's
gonna
like
do him.
she's like cleaning the floor with a towel. How she walks.
Matty Morpheus walks a little bit better than that.
True tea.
Not
True tea.
It's a man.
Stiff
Come on,
Jackson
Colgate.
definitely was doing a lot better than this one. Not Cinder Man. Who said Cinder Man? Wait,
It's
what?
Pilk. Pepsi
Oh,
milk.
Spider-Man.
Come on,
Oh.
Pilk. Christmas Pilk. Pepsi milk. Remember
Listen, she do give me Pepsi commercial background tees with this outfit.
It's giving left shark. I hate it.
Mariska Hargitay looking a little pale here. Listen,
People have reviewed Drag Race episodes in more than this.
I was
And y'all know I'm right.
I was told this was a backup outfit because the original designer didn't pull through at the last minute, so they had to pull this
Sabotage.
together. Yeah,
They don't like you.
You know, had you had drag queen skills, you could have gone to the fabric wall and just added a nice little dress to this. But you know, hey.
it needed some sort of flow because right now it's just bam.
It's the blue fairy after a night of hooking.
Ooh, the blue fairy they wanted to see.
Pepsi Man didn't like the
that's a
session, so he
deep
ain't
cut.
gutted me.
The Pepsi Man.
This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, races, company, jaw lines, wig lines, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and participants, you know the rest of it. This is just for fun, shits and giggles. No hate, no shade to her. I just don't like this outfit at all. Who said MAGA? Look, come back. Look.
It does give Republican very stiff, bare bones.
Not what Megan
Nonsensical.
McCain wants to look like. All right, let's move forward here.
Blue
Let's
lines.
move forward here.
Pepsi Man.
Listen, if there was a ham sandwich, Spice is next. Xenon, 21st Century Girl,
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
early 2000s teas. Like this is, I kind of lived and breathed for this a little bit. I was like, I know the
If you
look.
wanna be
I know
my
the
lover,
reference.
What in the hot
you
Sine
gotta get with
Miku?
my friends.
It's the Robotalk.
It's very Vocaloid, honey.
I wasn't impressed by this.
I'm gonna give her
category.
a soft two. Like the cat, right? It's just like I like this, especially in comparison to me.
When she
Poochie.
brought out this dog,
Poochie.
I
It was so
said,
cute.
what old auntie did you get that from? Because nobody in your generation knows what that is.
Right.
Because
I
we
think
grew
it's
up
so
with that
ironic.
dog. That was in the Macy's catalog for Christmas.
Nobody.
Catalog, you have to read it.
They know this from the Janet Jackson video.
They could also know it
Yeah.
from,
That's how they know
The clumps. From the
well,
clumps.
they could know it from
That's
real
what
Were they
world.
born?
That too, Blake, with the real world moment, especially when you see Sugar's look. I was like, oh, y'all give theme. I live
Right.
kind of, but y'all give theme. I'm sorry.
I love how like y'all thought brats were gonna make my generation whores, and it skipped us. Y'all were worried about it. It wasn't until them babies born after 9/11 were wearing stuff like this. Y'all were worried about us. No, it was cool. I was just playing with the dog.
It is skip us.
It skipped us. I'm a millennial. They thought that those like the Bratz dolls were gonna get us. They didn't get us. They got them TikTok girls.
Too.
Yeah.
I won
Polly
that
Pocket
dog
made me
selling
hoe.
candy for school. How long did the dog last? Yeah.
3 hours, the battery.
I know. How long did you actually care for it? After I know after 3 weeks, I didn't give a fuck
It
about
never
mine.
even actually walked forward. It just kind of
Right.
skips in place.
Mine
It was
kept
like
falling.
$200.
Like
How
we
many
asked for
dollars?
one. It was $200 when we got it. Gabby is
Yep.
right. It was $199 in the Macy's catalog for Christmas. Me and my brother asked for it when we got it because we wanted a real dog and it didn't happen until a
Highway
month
robbery.
later.
Was it a
my
Poochie?
Expensive.
Poochie?
I think so. It was stupid though, and we were kind of mad once we realized, oh, this is what it does.
If it just barks and sits down, I'm like, okay.
That's it.
Like a real dog I could get a real dog for $200.
Like it's
whatever.
a dog for a boy in a bubble, but you know.
Mhm.
Oh, bubble boy.
Rita Repulsa is next. Or Aura Mayari is next. She wore green.
Cetrion, Mortal Kombat.
Aura is just not leaving a positive impression on me this season.
Yeah, this is
you know how they do the Asian girls.
I'm just like,
Is she doing this to herself though?
She could be.
How is
it's
she
hard to
giving
tell.
How is she giving Mortal Kombat more than Jax is, and that was her goal?
Well, that's the arms.
This is Cetrion down.
You know, she looks like one of the new
Rita
Mortal
Repulsa from the reboot.
Kombat. Definitely, if she came back from outer space after, you know, being tricked. It's such a weird movie ending.
Something should have went down the leg. It's just this and just bare leg.
You couldn't stone those tights.
A boot or something.
Don't think she's edited out, but I'm going to be real with you. What, like after the first episode alone, I don't know. I don't know.
I've never seen it for her.
He said trade, and it was kind of out the door for me ever since then.
While putting on makeup, did we not talk about that? I think I'm the trade. I said, okay.
She's probably gonna lip sync next week.
You say Rob.
She's giving Alyssa Hunter.
I mean, Snatch Game is next week, so I think there's going to be a high,
which is ridiculous.
They must be getting rid of 2 girls.
They're doing a double because it's going to be part 1's going to be the first 7, part 2's going to be the second 7, just like All Star 7, except they're not changing to characters.
I wish they would eliminate girls in the middle of Snatch Game. I wish they would just do so bad. Like, you're in the bottom, you can go. I would love
during
that.
Snatch Game.
Yeah, like, you know, you're bombing.
Who in past seasons would that have applied to?
Evie.
We need to start naming people.
Peppermint,
Jay Jiggly, because we know you here, but like Jiggly.
Alyssa, her first time.
Detox.
Definitely season 4.
Kenya.
The front row of season 4.
Yeah.
Season 4. Who was the season 4 Beyonce?
Except
what
for
was her
Chad.
name?
Kenya.
Kenya, boom.
Utica.
She was the cracked out Beyonce y'all were talking about.
But we would have never gotten that lyrical dance number to, you know,
she was like,
Fifi.
Look, iconic. We will remember forever. Just do a liturgical dance to her.
She said, "Cause every moment with its flowers." I was like, what is happening here? Like,
that is a perfect example of just cultural differences.
Bottom.
Just perspective.
She said these pirouettes are gonna eat Miss Latrice up. I was like, okay, baby. Latrice sat there and like, I ain't got no money for this baby, but we about to have
in one place and demolish that girl.
She was giving a whole "We Fall Down, but We Get Up" praise dance during National Woman. Now, if it was "We Fall Down," she would have stayed.
But we get up.
She would have, after Latrice's story about being in prison, that they would have kept her. They would have kept her too.
True editing.
Oh, goodness gracious. We were talking about Aura Mayari.
And
Do
forgot.
We like this? Do we
And
like this?
forgot.
Jolly Green Giant boot.
I think this is better than last week's all black attire nonsense where it looks like different versions of car mats and cars. So I'm actually kind of here for this.
It did look like a car mat.
Like, you know, a nice a mixture
car
of
washer.
No, armor roll.
different Mazda seat covers. You know, it's very that.
Armor roll, honey.
They probably made
She
Jan's
looks like her
All-Star
car smells like
6
black
promo
ice.
look too.
Very black eyes.
Black eyes.
Oh, I'm tired of the Chromatica era with drag. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I am too.
Everything looks like it came from a free ride. All right. Speaking of Chromatica, Lucy LaDuca is next.
Let me tell you, Lucy be having the right silhouette.
The panties though.
She this shape be.
She has.
Now wait, what is that going on down there?
Like, okay, so Jamar, why did she give you like school board meeting wig or assistant principal hair? Like, I hate this hair with this outfit. You got the rack of lamb up top, and you giving you all kinds of. Everyone settle down. We're talking about the school year coming up.
She made a good old holographic meatloaf.
She looked like she was stepped to the she stepped to the podium of the church. Announcements for the school.
Mama.
Erica Jane.
She's stealing all the money from the church. Oh, well, Erica Jane
definitely stepped.
Yeah, she was not Lisa, and she was built to be baby. Listen, Housewives of Miami. Okay.
This is Fallout hair number 4.
She's giving me Lenny's about to leave her too. All right.
Does this look like Brooklyn Heights to you?
I was just saying, she looked like Brooklyn Heights' mama.
Yeah.
Ooh. She should walk out with a pie every time. She just, I don't know. Like I just.
Everyone said this is giving you Slim Sherry pie, like high key.
Ooh,
who's that?
I forgot about her.
A monster.
Not.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I used
Let her
to say
go. Let her go.
Wasn't for the panty.
Blueberry, but not the disclaimer. That don't apply to me. I don't care.
I mean, we're talking about villains right now, so you know we got to put things up here. Gods and monsters. Listen, I hated the panty, and that was the only thing I had with this one. I think the outfit looks detailed as fuck. The wig is kind of matron. It's giving me. I have 5 kids, and my husband hasn't left me, but I hate matron. You know,
the panty is gross. She needed a Christopher wig.
It's so distracting.
Yeah,
she needed a big girl.
Bone straight down to ass.
No, auntie, like you had to be so auntie you wore a pant. Ooh, jump scare. Snapping turtle.
Listen, speaking of a bus driver, here comes Jax. This wig gives me a series that's going to last 3 seasons.
This dude.
Right.
And up.
This is like
dude.
It's almost like a Dina Howard.
Yeah.
Very t-shirt on my pennies on.
Dina Howard.
I need a roughneck nigga that can satisfy me. For me, if that's that kind of man, and
I got a secret. Everybody
she's giving you dropped the bomb on me realness.
You let season 3 Shangela go. It's Jax that we're talking about here today.
It's your boy. I need a I won't forget it.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at Jackson and it feels like K. Michelle can't raise a man. All right,
you can.
Listen, Linda.
Boy.
Here's the first chop. The first chop is you referenced Mortal Kombat and gave us Abby OMG levels of referencing Mortal Kombat. Chop. Second of all, this boot needed to be also metallic or a matte, whatever is going on with your Jax arms, because now it just looks like you put on a random boot. And Jax would never. Second of all, this is when I say a titty is needed. This is when I'm going to say a titty is needed, Gab.
Yes.
Body is needed.
There's a young man on stage about to beat somebody up.
Man.
Even
the man with one eye.
Don't you have a daughter?
You said what, Chris?
I said even Jack's daughter would never. Like,
whoa, yes!
Jackie Briggs.
Jackie Briggs.
Now that is good.
And she's a lesbian shit.
Listen.
Or she's bisexual.
Good idea, bad execution.
Yeah, she bisexual.
Come on, Jackie Briggs.
One of her color palettes is rainbow. I caught.
Like you
know, all the JRTC girls were bisexuals.
Not quite Shangela. Shangela had her own production. Yeah, Shangela was already ready to go. Like something about Shangela, she may have been, brick at sometimes during that season, but she was entertaining.
The right stuff,
every
baby.
Okay.
Right stuff.
Jack's mean mugging with Patrick Star boots.
I'm a goofy goober.
Rock. goofy goober. Rock. Listen.
SpongeBob Squirepin.
Listen.
I think she just needs to start like just front flipping on the runway.
Yeah,
I think she needs to start doing drag.
She's rough and tough.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Hey, Blake, I think this is about time you normally leave at this point. Listen, this is drag.
Total.
But, this is our take on what we feel about this kind of drag. It's to me, it's a little, my name is Tim, and this is a turnabout for me.
This is Pam. I don't care.
It's Halloween, and it's my first time coming up here and dancing, and my mama wants me to dance.
It's Keisha, Kima, and Pam.
Now, you skipped past me when I said last week she gave
when do
high
the other
school
drag queens, not Sasha, show up? Ooh. I mean, we got a whole lot of episodes, so we have time to see, who's going in here.
She gave high school gender swap. I'm sorry. When the football players would put balloons in their shirt, even in high school, the football players would put 2 balloons in their shirt and like bump chests because they thought it was funny.
This really deserved to be in the bottom. That's why I'm like, she should have been lip syncing.
She should have been doing push-ups for her life. The end of
she would have won.
I'm so sick of Gabby. I am so sick of Gabby. Okay, listen.
I don't care. I cancel myself.
I hope this wasn't the last look because I've been like that'd been horrible. That'd been a horrible finale to finish that with. No, up next is Robin Fierce giving season 5 promo. Down.
Scrub is a guy.
I'm not feeling
it. It just looks cheap.
She's pretty.
You can grow your hair if it don't grow.
She's pretty. Yeah, that.
You know if it says
so.
That wig.
That's all it is.
A man can make, but if
Gabby trying to get me sued, bitch. Okay,
I'm trying to
sing all these songs, girl. You ain't no Tabas.
In the photo on the right, does she or does she not look like Lil Mama?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought I was tripping. Okay.
Like if Little Mama was standing on Bow Wow's shoulders. Yes, that's what they look like.
Did a fusion dance.
Listen, someone had to be the height. Okay. All right.
Next up, y'all don't stop zooming in on this bitch heel.
No, those are higher than what she came in the workroom in before we talk about it. I mean, a good inch higher. But Mistress Isabel Brooks is next. What are we giving this outfit? Someone's got music playing in the background.
What's some golden things?
With dark hair.
You wish it was dark hair? Who's got music playing in the background first before we continue? Because it's a little too loud. It's a bit too loud.
I think that's why my mom trying to watch TV.
All right, so mute yourself real quick, friend. Thank you. Trying to get me fucked over. Love you, sis. All right, let's continue here. Sorry, before we get to Miss Mama, let's get back to it.
Oh, I thought you skipped it. I was like,
no, I'm like, bitch, I can hear the beat. I'm like, no, we got to let that go before YouTube picks it up in that little system they use. I like this look personally. What are we giving it?
They give it, hey, listen, whatever that thing is on Zelda that floats around and bugs you. One of them Harry Potter snitch.
A Harry Potter snitch.
I actually like this. And the shoe doesn't bother me.
I liked it too.
I like the top of it. I don't really like the skirt.
I like the hair.
I agree with Chris. I think a black wig would have been sexier, like a black and gold situation.
The gold would have hit harder with the dark hair.
Or something that like Cheddar Gorgeous would have done on her head would have been really hot. But I think the outfit is good.
She does look like Eureka right here, though. Especially with blonde hair.
You know Eureka would have had a low phone.
That bald-headed scallywag ain't got no hair in the back. That whole bit. Thank you, Blake. But
why she have a chain?
Because she's chains on her dress.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Defender.
It's drag, Gabby.
Yeah,
not everything gotta make sense, honey.
I saw her dragging it.
Listen.
Dragging a chain.
Okay.
It looks good. It looks good. We've seen a lot worse today.
And if she had to lip sync for her motherfucking life, she was ready to.
She was prepared to do so.
Oh, she would have swung that chain and hit somebody in the face.
Like Scorpion, get over here.
Listen, she about to drop anchor. Okay.
Yeah, the whole runway. I was just like, ugh.
Rayota, you know what? I have to. She was the richest slave master in the South. Thank you for super chat.
Not Paula Deen.
I can see it.
It can't be Paula anymore because she looks like she's melting in real time. So
like butter, like the butter she cooked.
Yeah, she looks like Melt Man, with the power to melt. I lived for Sugar's outfit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny because Sugar's been getting spice on the runway. Like her runway's been really good.
They go to the same designer. I'm telling you, it's they choose the same designer, baby. Jamar, what you got? Because you turned yourself off real quick. Quick.
I said, look, I was trying to do it while it was quiet. But yeah, I was going to agree with Chris. But Sugar's runways have been pretty cute so far. I was expecting Spice to kill it, and she has been doing bad. But Sugar's been kind of eating her up these past couple weeks.
Because we can.
Because I see exactly the inspiration on this
Disney movie.
Exactly.
They're both in the same movie, the same picture, the same show. Whatever they're doing, it's the same. It's just something about Sugar seems really
polished.
I just believe it more. Like
Britney, like there's music. Thank you. This is Oops, I Did It Again era. That's what I thought. I was like, this is definitely
like sometimes era.
Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared.
It's a Lizzie McGuire Disney movie.
All I really want. Oh, see, I like old Britney. Okay, moving past this point. Malaysia, baby doll, Fox.
I'm a little bored.
Yep.
A little.
I loved her hair and I loved her makeup and I loved where this was going. I did not like where it finished because it does seem like everything was put on top. We ran out of time. Now it's a dress.
Yes.
But if there was more going on with all that chains and shit, it's like, then I would have a different conversation about that. I wanted to be heavier. Yeah, I wanted to be heavier.
I wouldn't know what the challenge was.
I love the wig.
Very Neo Queen Serenity.
Okay. Bunny Chong, Usagi Chong. There we go.
Come on, sorry. Yes. Come on, MHA.
I had to put Chucky over Todrick and the rest of them faces because I was not going to have that be a part of my program.
Jumanji.
I sure did put Chucky over that banner. Also, Chucky got renewed for season 3. Yay! Ooh, they left so much up in the air, so I'm very excited for that. And if you haven't seen it yet, I told everybody where you can find it. Sci-Fi-channel.com is where they have all the episodes.
How many episodes are in the season?
8 or 10?
10, I think. Yeah. It was a good season, and that finale left a lot open. Outlaw Star, I love that you have Outlaw Star as your name. It's one of my favorite animes. The hair is giving Sailor Moon.
Yes.
We love it. So, yeah, Valerie was like, you got Jinx Monsoon up there? I said, Valerie, you need to stop. Let's not do her like that. All right, I think we all can agree. This was great. This was at least funny.
The first couple times, yeah. And then
the first 2-3 times. It happened too many times.
It happened enough times for me compared to the other two. There was a full story here.
Lux was a surprise for me, though.
She played Irene's therapist.
Like, this is funny. Like this has so much more personality than her runways.
And that head kept the whole time talking.
It's because when girls have a bob that short, you know what they do that
always.
That Mugatu wig is the only thing.
Not Mugatu. Yeah, good old Mowgli.
I love the reference. Wig. Come on.
The Edna mode.
The bare necessities, honey.
Very that.
This was just a strong team.
Wingstop says if I order $25 or more today, I get a free 10 wings.
Really? Let me look that up.
Bitch, I wasn't gonna order out today, but
I ain't got
lunch for tomorrow.
I hate that I love Wingstop.
I love it too, Chris. Give me some garlic parmesan with some barbecue wings and some lemon
I've
pepper.
never had Wingstop before.
What?
The next time you come out here, Dooley, we'll take you.
Well, they just built a few in New York.
Why did I look that up when I don't have one near me?
You're in Alabama. You got a Bojangles. That's enough chicken for y'all.
We got
to see the hype with that.
It's good. I like the brand.
This was great. No one's speaking. I'm okay with that though, because this was great. I'm trying to get to the stuff we can actually laugh at. Selena, yeah, you would have been in the top, baby. You were kind of carrying through. I'm gonna be real with you, Sasha. I loved what you did. High key, I thought Selena was carrying this.
Yeah. They could have both won.
She was so good at bantering back with Sasha. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I made this part of heaven. What is this? Like, it was believable in this, commercial aspect of also Palm Springs being the joke.
Right.
Yeah.
That was great. I was like, oh, okay. I get it. Especially since everybody in LA wants to move to Palm Springs because it's cheaper. But yeah, Selena S titties, she carried it. She really did. Let's get on to episode group 2. Jamar, mute.
Wanna Fanta?
gosh.
Don't you wanna?
Yeah, this one wasn't funny.
I agree with the picture.
It fell flat.
Yep, just like that. I agree with the picture.
Yeah.
Very, very GTA death. Wasted.
Wasted.
Yes. Very much.
Boo, Gabby. No one scream. Princess Poppy actually wrote all of this skit.
Oh.
Would you have said that? I would never have claimed that, girl. I believe this was a group effort.
But all of them did it.
We
Held me
all
at gunpoint.
wrote something in here. Spice was the only one that was doing something, to be honest. Her character actually made sense. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Lucy, Jamar, what you got?
I was gonna say, yeah, Spice was the only thing I even remembered from this skit. I was gonna say,
and
the
Dolly
others
Parton.
were there.
And Dolly Parton was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
Child,
That's what saved it.
They had Aura doing housework.
And a nude pump.
Do you see this shit? They're like, look at her do this, look at her do that. I didn't know what movie I was watching that was going to get nominated for Academy Award.
Ratty.
Lord have mercy. Bruno, that was a douche bottle, by the way, in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go back.
Yes.
You didn't know that?
Really? That's Fleet right there. So hold on,
She was getting facialed by a fleet.
Right. Oh God, come on! I'm trying to catch the little marker here. There we go.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite
This was
see
cringy.
what it was.
I know that nozzle. I know that nozzle. Okay. Dude, I know that nozzle. Goddamn.
That is what that is.
This
I
is
know
trying
it
to make
too.
like
We'll
that
talk later
whole
about it.
double facial joke and just thought it was so funny. I'm like, ooh, this makes me just want to turn
About that
off
at the
my
grocery
television.
store for the 2-for-1, honey. Listen, heaven is them living in a mimosa. Stupid.
It's so stupid.
Stupid.
Living in a drag brunch.
Look at how Aura back there just. I'm like, yo, ooh, wait.
Opulence.
You could have gave her something to do.
Spice looks really nice here.
Or back there shucking and jiving.
Mm-hmm. Listen, 815 of y'all in here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. We're talking about Drag Race Season 15, Episode 3. This is a roast of sorts, so don't take us too seriously in case you came in here with your feelings and your, $14 wig. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm Aquarius. It's going to fall flat on me. I'm Aquarius. I feel nothing.
This opulence gives us everything 2.0.
Yep.
Under seasoned. Let's move forward here. Howdy, y'all. Her Dolly Parton was actually pretty damn good. I was like, okay.
And so why did you waste it on this moment?
On this shit.
Exactly. Maybe she has a better one.
Well, she is going to be Joan Rivers for Snatch Game.
I can see that too. I can see
This would also been a great Snatch Game because Rue would have died. Period. Now, this group, Jax, you look so out of place.
Very. So every man wants a woman.
She also looks bloated because she has no pads on.
She looks like she's about to say hallelujah.
She looks like a deep breath.
No, I want you to see that in the comments. I want you to see that
the
same
body's
energy.
giving me Diamante. Let's move forward here.
In the face.
What's my weakness? Men.
Chocolate. Okay. So this literally felt like an improv class gone wrong. Sugar was the only one that kind of did something for me, only because, well, their character actually had some sort of background to them. She's a FA, the rest hag, and she found her way into heaven because, and this is Jack's script, this is their heaven, is torturing drag queens.
You could tell in this skit that they did not like her in real life.
You could tell they were wanting Jax to be in the bottom this episode because they were like, we're going to let her do all this because this is terrible.
You could tell they didn't like, was this Sugar or Spice? Sugar.
It's blonde. Yeah, Sugar.
You could tell they didn't like her in real life because they looked like they were y'all are just reenacting what y'all were doing at the table, just listening to her talk and not liking her.
Oh, no, Kevin, I agree with this completely. The first group actually set a scene, and 2 and 3 just started throwing stuff together. Poppy was trying out her comedy. It's like, what the fuck is all this? And the first group, actually, it made sense. Like, it needs to be in heaven for LGBTQI plus people. Palm Springs. If you know California, Literally.
All the homosexuals are.
If you're retiring, if you try to just live and pass away somewhere, no one could, honey, Palm Springs.
You're homosexual.
Okay, ask Ross Matthews and them drag brunches up there. Listen. Woo, girl, this scene was terrible. We're taking shots.
And it didn't make sense. It was just like, what? Like,
because I guess that's what they want to do is drink with their favorite drag queens. Then it's a lip sync for life with your favorite drag queens. I was like, look at Sahara and Shangela doing this all over again.
That's what we do now. I'm not doing it in heaven.
One more time.
Hags? Like, I didn't understand it.
Yo, listen, I'm no shade. This looks like fucking season 2. That is Sahara Davenport.
It looks like season 2, 3, and 4
versus Shangela, and there goes either Stacey or fucking sitting in the middle. I'm like, what is happening here?
2, 3, and 4.
Look at this wig. Okay, I wish they had combed her wig one good time before they had her sitting just like that. So we have
someone send me a cash app. I thank you. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but it starts with M. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Thank them for sending that to you. Yolanda. I didn't say your last name, and I hope it's not that Yolanda. No.
That's with an M.
No, it's okay. Dooley, it was a Selena reference.
My mommy.
Okay, it's okay. He still hit it though. This was stupid.
Yeah.
The challenge was stupid.
It looks like this looks like one of those commercials you see at 3 a.m. in the morning about suing someone for hitting your car.
Yeah.
Or possibly Young Romeo or whatever the fuck that man's name is about college. It's a college.
Yes, it's very commercial. It's very Maury show commercial on that channel. Very much
Baby doll looked like Hattie McDaniels about to give a speech.
This is giving education connection.
Not Hattie McDaniel.
Yeah, education connections.
They had bops. Don't do them.
Listen,
get connected.
Call J.G. Whitworth 877 cash
now. Yes.
877 cash now.
That budget.
Or better yet, Malaysia looks like, hey, are you not doing anything right now? Are you trying to find something to do? Get up. We're trying to get you to go.
I got a cash annuity and I need cash now.
We buy any card.
RuPaul was.
She was not clearly.
She said, "This is what I get for letting them cigarette ends make a goddamn script. We should have had these knuckleheads back here do it." The top 3, bottom 3. Top 3: Sasha Colby, Lux Noir London, and Lucy LaDuca. Would you have switched anyone out in the top for someone else?
No.
If Selena's outfit would have been better, I would have, but that's not the case here. Yeah, I'd have gave it to Selena over Lucy. Because really, Lucy didn't do nothing until she was Dolly Parton.
1-800 The General.
Featuring Shaq.
Yes. So, well, wait, how'd that commercial go?
The General and get cash now, whatever it is.
Call the General and get cash now. Yeah, that's right.
Very much the General.
Shaq in every commercial that a Republican sponsors.
On that note.
Them Papa John's commercials, I was like, okay, brother. You know that. All right, let me be quiet. You got to feed those tall ass kids.
Better racist.
Sasha wins this week's episode. I agree.
As she should.
And her outfit was amazing.
Yeah.
Dame Orgasma Goodnight. I love the name. I love the name. Why didn't they give Anitra's whole team the top? I don't know why either. Because I think they should be like UK. You'd be giving 7 people badges and then send another bitch home the next day.
They said they were doing everybody individually, so one of those numbers.
Matty Rants, they all look like magical girls except Jax. I mean, if this is like
Tuxedo Mask,
what was the season of She-Ra?
Tuxedo Mask for Mask.
I can't. Go ahead, Sasha Colby. She won $5,000. Pew pew pew. She said, "I'm pay for this drag."
$2,500 after tag.
Jax was saved by the hairs on their chinny chin chin, and Adam Driver and Owen Wilson had a fight. Thank you, Dooley, for Adam Driver. Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Diana Ross was performed underperformed tonight. Some people felt like Poppy was eating Amethyst up.
Nobody ate.
Nobody ate.
It was an episode of My Favorite Thing. You should have been a double elimination.
Yes. That's how I feel.
Girl,
I thought she was going to stay because she did more shenanigans. I thought she was going to stay because she was silly.
RuPaul was not laughing.
No.
Because she didn't laugh.
Girls, that was like, she lost.
When girls go to the very back, they tend to go home. I've noticed that.
Not necessarily. If they go back there and don't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You went back there and you just, I don't know.
You went back there and Sminty dropped it. Like, are you for real? Joshua. I don't know why I was about to say Josiah. Child. So my theory for this lip sync, the producer were going to cut Amethyst, but with Poppy giving up, they tried for a double elimination and Amethyst jacket saved her. Because Poppy did basically say in the back, if I go home, I don't care. I did everything. I'm proud of my journey.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, good. I know producer was like,
okay, fine.
Like, go look at her drag real quick and let's make the decision. We came back from the workroom, sent her home. Listen.
It looked like two amoeba under a magnifying glass.
So Osmosis Jones,
Under
is
a
this what you're
microscope.
saying this is? Okay.
Very, very, very Drix.
I mean, well,
it
would work since Chris Rock, is basically a trash panda, but go off. Ain't no mountain low enough. Then look at this, y'all. Ain't no river wide enough. She thought she was eating when this happened. Oh my God. I hate it.
Keep me from colonizing.
Better Queens will be in the bottom.
Oh, Chris.
Next week.
Oh, Dooley, don't even.
Oh,
wait, don't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm on a pool. I don't want people to think I'm cheating.
You're not. I won't tell you, but get ready. That's all.
The writing's on the wall, though.
Get ready.
I do have my top 3 already, who I think is going to be top 3 next episode.
I hated the remix they used, but at least they didn't waste the original on these two. True. I will say this. When it comes to what I think about what's going to happen next week that I'm aware of and know. They better have a good song for those two. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to be so angry if it's something that's not their wheelhouse. That's all I'm going to say. If it's not their wheelhouse, we will get a terrible lip sync. If it's their wheelhouse, we might be good.
National anthem.
We might be good if it's a song in their wheelhouse, but if it's not,
who said Andy Samberg?
That's why I said
Brooklyn. What she gives?
I called her Brooklyn Nine-Nine yesterday. Because it was,
on the ground.
She started clapping. Yo, I was like, what's going on? Walked to the back. Look at Sasha. Like, this is terrible. See, at least, Owen was doing something here, but Adam.
See, there it is. It was at this moment.
Yeah.
She knew.
It was at this moment for me. I thought we was about to get some Dallas stripper leg kind of stuff. No.
Not Dallas stripper legs.
When they get down there and throw the legs up. Okay, I thought we was about to get a little bit. No. RuPaul's face.
I'm waiting for a Watch Mojo compilation to talk about this.
Oh, they won't give it right anyways.
The best.
Like, girl, you don't even watch the show. Angie, thank you for the super chat. I really need some queens to realize that they don't need to twerk or bop to certain songs. Can you imagine Diana Ross's Ain't No Mountain High Enough?
But she's of color, so I have to.
They just forgot the neck movements.
She didn't do a snap or nothing.
After RuPaul went backstage and yelled a couple of times at a few people and slammed a few books down and broke some glass, she decided that the best decision would be to keep Amethyst and to send this young man home. She flicked them off and burped, and that's the last we have of Poppy and the chicken scratch she left on the mirror. Are y'all sad to see Poppy go, or do you think it was her time?
Oh, it was her time as soon as she hit the runway.
Damn.
The first episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ugh.
I said in the Meet the Queens. Rayo, I thought I put that up there.
Come on, Miss Everybody.
I think I called her a filler queen in the Meet the Queens.
White women performing the bathhouse.
Does anyone know that? Oh.
No, you can talk, Chris. I'm just gonna leave it up here for just a second. Does
anyone know the order? Like, when the queen gets sent home, they see the letters and stuff. Like, do they film the queens coming in already, and then they come in last, or like how?
They write those letters in the back once they're done dancing on stage, and it's like a little bit of love. They make them wait. They give them a piece of paper, let them write on it. That person has to wait until all that's done. They have to not cross each other's paths. So once they write those letters, then production will put it back there for them, and then they film that part with them. Hey, I'm leaving. That's what Jiggly told me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once they're done with that, they don't just immediately go back to whatever they're doing. They're like, nope, pause, wait here a moment. Mm-hmm. If you have something you want to say to Poppy, go ahead and write it out right now. And that's how that happens. Yeah. Yeah. It's not like we get to see you again. Bye, girl. It's like, no, like that's it right there. Get out of here. No. All right, so listen, that was the episode once again through the panel's eyes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We had a lot of y'all here today, over 836 of you still in this piece. I thank y'all for tuning in. We had fun today. Lots of dragons. Everybody contributed. I had a lot of 10s across the boards from everyone here. Do we have anything to add to this episode or what we'd like to see differently so far outside of 42 minutes?
I was going to say I would like a full episode, please.
Yeah.
I'm adding my breast to it.
Adding my breast.
I think an hour is fine.
I'm adding my patty.
You said, Chris, an hour is fine, but
I think an hour is fine. It's just like how they handle the editing.
I agree. Yeah. I agree with the editing part.
Like a show like Insecure, I know a lot of people were saying need to be longer, but there's shows that can handle everything in 30 minutes, like Sex and the City or something like that. I'm just making it like an example.
That's a good point.
Of the time that they have.
We missed the 90 minutes. Yeah, we missed the 90 minutes. I agree with that one.
Like I don't think I'll even learn all the girls' names because of this. Like it's too many girls.
Me doing the tags, Gabby. I have to remind myself. I'm like, okay, let me look. How many did I write down? I'm missing 3. Who are the 3? Okay. It's always the same 3 too.
Aura, probably Aura, and then Luca, Lucy, Lucy.
Chris is actually on the money. Chris is on the money with those 2. No shade, but I know you know the third one. I know you know who the third one is.
Amethyst. It's not Malaysia, is it?
No, I know Amethyst.
Sometimes it's Malaysia for me.
Is it Malaysia?
No, it's Robin. Sometimes.
Oh.
No shade to all 3 of you. It's just I go through the cast and sometimes y'all don't really get anything in the episode. No shade, Robin. You are no shade, girl.
You're not Robin. You need to fight somebody.
You are barely there.
Fight somebody.
Yeah, you need to do something.
I mean, on Twitter apparently, but this is the platform there. Yeah. No shade. No, I know
Ryan and Irene are beefing now.
Okay, so Irene at Roscoe said that Orion's not being booked, and like it's so funny. She went home first, and Orion literally has a whole nother like when they left and went home based off of their season. You know what I'm saying? And so Orion kind of dragged her a bit, and so have other people. So now they're arguing online. She's like, why is she worried about me? She went home first.
Ooh.
I was like, Orion.
What's your story?
You did too. You came back, but technically your episode, the first one.
You'll know she's not a reader.
I think it was the whole like she's not booked these days.
That was rude. And I'm thinking about I know she's trying to be shady and funny, but like that's people's paychecks, money, bills, all that. Don't play with that kind of crap. Like
right.
No, you play with my livelihood there. I'll give Sleepy Time Tea that one. I will. But I also would, say, or technically you did too. So, all right, y'all. I'm done. Y'all done? We're done. Let's go ahead and wrap this up today. I actually will be back online tomorrow in the afternoon to do some online gaming streaming, and we're going to test out a couple of things. It will be Pokemon themed, so if you're a Pokemon gal, come and join me because I'm going to teach you about TCG and how I'm one of the most excellent players in the game. That's right. I'm awesome at the game. Sorry, I have to toot my own horn there. Toot toot. But then also we're gonna have our rant with me, and then of course season 15 again, and then DragCon LA interviews part 2. I think the panel. I think y'all are in one of those videos. Is it with Kennedy? I gotta look at it. Y'all are in one of them.
Probably.
David didn't turn the camera when we were with Panjana. Remember how it was outside of that? It missed the turn. I was like, damn. But I think with Kennedy, y'all are going to be in that video. So excited for that. All right. But keep on keeping on. Here we go. You fine. Shit. This is gone, sister. I was cackling while I was sweating tequila out. Listen. Jamar, social media, please.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's Jamar84 with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you hit the link in my bio. Go grab the Vintage Noir palette. My collaboration with Miss Abby Reviews. Support Black business.
Support Black businesses. Thank you, Jamar. Thank you. See, Diggy one. 3 links do you have?
Yeah, Twitter and Instagram, CDiggy1. My YouTube, CDiggy1, and Patreon is patreon.com/CDiggy1.
Fabuloso, not the cheap stuff. Dooley, does it? Social medias?
We'll do this slow. Linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Everything that you want is there.
Thank you so much, Doolasia. Gabby with an eye? No, Blake. Okay. No. Do you want me to find you?
Hello, Blake.
No, don't find me.
Gabby with an eye. All right, listen. No, see how that's why we skip Gabs. Okay, no, but if you want to find Blake, you may care to go in the description.
I'll find you, Blake.
Xfinity Abundance.
Yes, you can find me on SpartanProWrestling.com. Actually, go under the name Miss Mercy if you want to go in there and watch matches, see the people that I manage, like Miss Dr. Abs in the background. He goes by Justin Fluff. You want to see what he does, all the kicks, the flips, all the things, and me talking my ish. Please go on there and support. Let them know that I sent you. Also, you can find me on Instagram, also TikTok, not on Twitter because I only use it for hardcore political commentary. That's it. I wouldn't find me on there. I'm not very active on that.
She searches for that kind of
I have seen all of Gabby's profiles, and I'm entertained.
Don't do that. Sorry, I canceled myself.
Seen them all.
I'm ahead of the game.
That's disgusting.
You ain't seen all of them. I have a different username on some of them. Only a fan would know. But go ahead.
I saw that one too.
Catch her Patreon. Oh, all right. So listen. Things are breaking. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, everyone. Happy day. Some of y'all need to actually go back and listen to what that man was saying. You've been confused. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Support all these people up in their channels and whatever they're doing. Chris doing videos, Jamar actually being successful, Dooley doing it, Blake showing up. He's already successful. And Xfinity Abundance over here picking a better plan for her internet bandwidth. Okay. I'm Matty Rants. You already know where my shit is. It is in the description at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. Patreon, Cameo. We got a lot on the channel this week. Just keep tuning in. I appreciate y'all's support. Don't take us seriously. This was all for entertainment purposes. I'll block you holes if you feel other ways. I don't mind it. It's cute for me to do. Right click and boom. All right. Take care. Nothing but love and happy beginning of the week to everyone. See you next time.
Listen.